The Department of Energy or DOE estimated that despite predictions that low power reserves will result in yellow alerts, there shouldn't be any rotational blackouts this summer. DOE Undersecretary Rowena Guevara stated that there will likely be little difference between supply and demand for electricity as they were expecting potential yellow alerts both in Luzon and Visayas but not brownouts. A yellow alert will be issued when there are insufficient reserves to cover the largest operating generating units. However, this does not always result in power outages. DOE and the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines or NGCP has already spoken to power generators that no facility will be shut down for maintenance and that all of the generators should be running for summer. In a separate news, the Department of Agriculture's Agricultural and Marketing Assistance Service or DAAMAS announced that they will secure transportation links of onion growers and consumers. DA stated that this move is intended for uplifting the economy of the current administration's agricultural value chain. During the month of February, DA has already transported thousands of onions to various areas in Metro Manila and other nearby provinces. In a related story, Farmers Association recommends the immediate passage of food self-sufficiency bills to assist in alleviating food crisis and maintain food security for Filipinos as the nation continues to experience the consequences of inflation. Supported by farmers and food producers, the Kilusang Magbubukid ng Pilipinas or KMP urges Congress and Senate to consider and adopt food self-sufficiency laws. Self-sufficiency bills include the Genuine Agrarian Reform Bill, which calls for free land distribution and the establishment of food production zones, the Rice Industry Development Act, which backs a 10-year accelerated rice production program, and the repeal of the rice tariffication law, which caused rice farmers to lose a total of 206 billion pesos. On to Senate news, Senator Grace Poe highlighted that the national government is not yet prepared to undertake the PUV modernization program due to the fact that only 139 out of 985 submissions have been approved. On the other hand, Senator Risa Hontiveros backed Poe's sentiment and calls on government to not just extend the deadline piece by piece, but rather inform the public ahead of time. Furthermore, the LTFRB explained that the December 31 deadline does not necessarily mean a total phase-out of the traditional jeepneys. Separately, health advocates appealed to the government to increase funding for the National Integrated Cancer Control Act or NICA to boost the national defense against the disease. Cancer Coalition's Vice President Carmen Oste stressed the relevance of the appeal, citing that while they are grateful for the current budget, it still needs to be raised given that cancer continues to be one of the country's leading causes of death. The Department of Health reportedly allocated a budget of roughly 1 billion pesos for cancer control, which is reportedly still insufficient in handling breast cancer-related issues. Meanwhile, Pharmaceutical and Healthcare Association of the Philippines or PHAP Executive Director Teodoro Padilla agreed that additional funding means better access for Filipinos who are most in need and improved possibilities of obtaining medications. The Association of Concerned Teachers, or ACT, asked government officials to abandon plans to restore the Mandatory Reserve Officers Training Course, or ROTC program, claiming it has the same destructive hazing culture that ruled in student organizations in the nation. The appeal was made after the death of Adamson University student John Matthew Salilig, who has allegedly been subjected to hazing during Taogama Fees initiation rituals. According to the act, the most recent incident should persuade national officials not to reinstate ROTC since schools should be a safe space for learners. In other developments, Manila International Airport Authority General Manager Cesar Chiong stated that his office prohibited security screening personnel from directly engaging with passengers or bringing passenger baggages into their assigned areas and wearing uniforms or jackets that have pockets in them to prevent further theft incidents in the country's premier gateway. These measures are among the MIA Service Standard Policies for employees of government and non-government agencies that Chiyong ordered to be implemented strictly at NAIA following reports that a Thai and a Chinese tourist were robbed of cash and watch. Chiyong stressed that incidents like these negate all efforts of the MIA to improve the image of Ninoy Aquino International Airport. Following the theft incident last February 22, the MIA additionally mandated the deployment of second camera to the transit area of Terminal 2 screening device and the removal of transparency obscuring films or tints from glass panes. In light of the prevalence of vape products and its aggressive marketing both in online and physical stores, the Department of Trade and Industry or DTI issued warnings to online marketplaces that target minors in selling vape products. DTI Undersecretary for Consumer Protection Group Ruth Castello reminded sellers in online platforms of their obligations to abide by the law in preventing minors to have access on vaping products. Up next, a news sports. Bureau of Customs surpasses February collection goal by 1.188 billion pesos. More suspected debris from missing Palawan plane found near its latest location. Cebu Pacific tallies almost 13.5 million domestic passengers in 2022. Stay tuned for more stories and reports when News Force returns.